Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Philochko here. You know that American dude with the incredible mood? That's me. Making a video at nighttime right now. It's pretty late and some people are sleeping, so I can't talk too loudly right now. Where have I been the past month? Well, I was in New York. I was home. I got a new visa, bought some new clothes. Now, I'm not a communist. I don't wear this hat outside. I just bought it because, it's very rare and I thought it was really interesting. So that's why I have it. It's very cool. I've never ever seen a hat like this. And something else I did, besides getting a new passport, I also got a new, and I'm gonna show you on camera. This is very rare, unprecedented. I've never done this. This is my new 3-year Russian business visa. So for 3 years, I can do business in Russia. And of course, I covered some information there, but yeah, for another 3 years, I have a business visa. And my picture's there for the first time ever they put my picture on my visa. I think because, maybe because I'm American, in the old photos, I was smiling a little. I was like, no, I gave a little smile. But in that picture, I was like a Russian because I've been here for like 3 years. So when I took that picture, I was like no expression, and then they liked it and they put it on the visa. So I guess the more serious you look, the more Russian you look. And I'm looking to do some speaking clubs here again in Novosibirsk and in Tomsk, all free of charge. I'm just doing this because I have time, I have money, I have a new apartment, and I want to help people learn English while at the same time helping myself to learn Russian, because this visit to Russia, I want to actually learn Russian this time. And not only just regular Russian, also Russian slang. So this should be a lot of fun. So what are we doing today? Well, vk.com/American jokes. They have great memes, and that's what we're going to get to, so why waste time? Let's get to it. Now here's the first one. This one is hilarious. When you're trying to fake sleep, but he books your Uber anyway. Now, we all understand this, I think. So this is basically supposed to be a girl. This is supposed to be a girl. That's a duck. We know what a duck is, right? You're supposed to pretend it's a girl. So what this means is, this is usually after, let's say, 2 people have sex, right? And then sometimes after sex, the man wants the woman to go home, but the woman wants to stay. So what did the woman do here? The woman was pretending as if she was asleep, so the man would let her stay, but he ordered the Uber taxi anyway. That's why she looked so angry. So that's how that works. I think when it comes to vocabulary, I think you guys understand this. This is all basic. When you're trying to fake sleep, but he books your Uber anyway. I guess to book means to order, basically. To zakazat, to order. That's basically to book. So that's pretty simple, okay? Now let's get to the next one. Okay. Now this one is another funny one. Smoke before my ID picture, so when I get pulled over high, I look normal. Let's review the vocabulary first. To smoke, we understand that. ID picture, that's identification. In America, we walk around with our identification on us. In Russia, they kind of have like 2 different passports. They have a domestic passport and an international passport. In New York and in America, we just walk around with our ID. We don't walk around with our passports. That's very strange. We just walk around with our ID, and so if a cop needs to talk to us, we show our ID. Smoke before my ID picture, so when I get pulled over high, I look normal. So what else can we learn from that? To get pulled over. When you get pulled over, that means a police car is stopping your car. A police car is stopping your car. That's what it means to get pulled over, plain and simple. So if you're driving too fast and the cop car behind you goes wee, 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 wee with the lights and makes you stop, you got pulled over by the police, okay? That's how that works. And when you're high, what does it mean when you're high? Basically, in this sense, is when you're under the influence of marijuana or trava. You understand? So your eyes are red and stuff. And in many places in America, marijuana is legal with different rules, but it's legal in many places. So, but still, it's still illegal in certain places, depending on the circumstance. So basically, he did this because he wants to look normal when he gets pulled over by the police. So if he looks high, he gets high, takes his ID picture, then on his ID picture, he looks high. When a cop pulls him over and looks at him, he'll look like his ID picture, which makes him look normal, okay? So, and last note, the black guy you see doing this, he's very famous. I don't know who he is or where he's from actually. I don't know, but his picture is everywhere. His picture is everywhere. When people want to say something smart, they write the comment over his picture and just put him there doing this to basically say my comment is very smart. It's really interesting. Okay, next one. I love this one because this guy reminds me of me because I've made this face. It says, okay, when someone holds a door for you, even though you're hella far and you gotta bust that little awkward half jog. Yo, that is hilarious. So just in case you don't understand that, let's pretend you're walking, right? And you're going into your building where you live and it's like maybe, I don't know, it'll take you maybe 20 seconds, no, let's say 10 seconds to get there. And as you look, in Russia, this isn't very common. In America, this is common. In Russia, this is not very common. You're like 10 seconds away, and you look, and someone's holding the door open and waiting for you. If you just walk normally, that's rude. You gotta kind of do this. you gotta kind of do this little run in order to make it there on time. And that's what this is saying. It's like I like it when people hold the door for me, but I don't like it when I'm so far away because then I got to do that little run to get to the door, and that's what this is saying. So let's learn from the vocabulary. When someone holds the door for you, even though you're hella is slang for very much or a lot. That's hella. So in Russia, there's not many black people. So in Russia, I'm hella dark. But in America, I'm normal. I blend in. But in Russia, I'm hella dark. Far, and you got to bust. When you bust something, in this sense, you just do it. So if you like dancing, you could bust a move or bust out a moonwalk or something like that. So in this sense, when you bust something, you're just doing it. Yes, bust is slang. It just means you're doing something. And you got to bust that little awkward half jog. Okay, when something is awkward, that means it feels strange. When something's awkward, it feels weird. Like it's not that comfortable. And half, polovin, and jog is in between walking and running. That's a jog. So when people exercise, they're usually jogging. So I love this one. This one's great, okay? Next one. That is hilarious. When a nigga tried to slide in your girl's DMs. Okay. Now, first, let me just say, the word nigga is very controversial in America, but it's changing. It's slowly changing, but if you're not a black person, I wouldn't advise saying nigga in America in front of people in public because you could get a negative response. But like on the internet, whatever, it means nothing. But like in person, like in public with people around you who can touch you, when you say that, it's not a good idea. If you're not a black person too much, depending on where you are in America. But in Russia, it doesn't matter, no one cares. So when a nigga tries to slide in your girl's DM, basically, you know what a DM is. A DM is a direct message on Instagram. And when you try to slide or when you slide in someone's DMs, that means you send them a DM. You send them a direct message. So usually people send DMs to people they really like, to people they're attracted to, or people they just want to really spend time with. So if you have a girlfriend and some guy is sliding in her DMs and you see it, what are you going to do? You're going to probably say something to him like, get away from my girlfriend, don't talk to her, don't slide in her DMs, leave it alone, she's my girl, stuff like that. So that's what they mean by when a nigga tried to slide in your girl's DMs. And remember, there's a popular song by Yo Gotti called It Goes Down in the DMs, which means DMs are usually, they hold very private sexual conversations. And I have some celebrities in my DMs. I have some celebrities who DM me. I'll talk to you about that on a different channel, not this one. Okay, let's go to another one. Oh, this is hilarious. What sort of friend zone? Sometimes when there's no one to flirt with, I flirt with you just to practice. This is not even friend zone, your work experience. Ooh, okay, let's go over the vocabulary. We all know what the friend zone is. I believe it's the same in Russian. To flirt. What does it mean to flirt? When you're flirting with someone, you're being really nice to them because you want them to like you sexually. That's usually what it is. So if a girl were to flirt, she'd probably have on a sexy dress with all this showing, and she'll be like, oh, you're so handsome, Philochko. Oh my God, I love your hat and your earring and your teeth. Oh my God. That would be flirting because she's trying to get me to like her. And practice, we understand that? So yes, all the vocabulary here is very simple to understand, but just to explain what they're saying, basically, it's just very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful to flirt with someone just for practice. And when they say like your work experience, it's like basically having a job is what you want. So if you go out to an interview or something, you want a job. And usually when you get this job, they're going to want to know your work experience. How much have you worked before? Have you had a job like this before? Did you do well? So basically when she's flirting, that's basically her working. And when she gets a new man, that's her job. So flirting with this guy for fun is like just getting her experience. Then when she gets a boyfriend, that's her job. So this guy is not even a real job. She's just practicing work experience. Very, very funny, but disrespectful. And some girls are actually like that. So let's get to the next and last one. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna do one more with you guys. I'm gonna do one more because I love you guys. This one isn't from a meme. This is actually a photo from, no, it's a video from Instagram. And it reminded me of my tour in Russia. And that's really it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you learned a lot. Be sure to check out vk.com/American Jokes. And if you'd like for me to do some speaking clubs in your area, well, not in your area, at your university or English business, just contact me, VK, and some of you have my phone number already, so you know what to do. And that's really it, you know. Thanks a lot, and I'm back to making videos. Later, people.